Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field to start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Boston College, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Eagles offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And just pressure. You got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David. No doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. The Golden Eagles will keep this drive going. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pocket starts to collapse. With the catch, it's locked.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Got it on the outside. It's Williams. The Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got it down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Gonna run it. It's Gray. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Blocked! The heat got to him. Scoops it up, and he'll try to take it back. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Irish.
What a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll bring it back. It's Smith. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
And this crowd is up for grabs, and not much excites them like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Offense gets set for 2nd down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the returner is stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Running it back, it's Johnson. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Give to the running back. Running with power. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll pull it on the read. And he could not get loose on the run. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Running it back, it's Smith. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He slings it deep to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Young. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Discards a man. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go.
Can anyone catch him? That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, give on the inside.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They're bringing heat. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the holder, it's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down. How about that return? He may not get credit for a touchdown, but if they can pay it off, that scores. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 4 over Nevada. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Fires on the move. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's going to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's looking to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quick handoff. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Boston College, 21.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Got a man. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll throw it on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Boston College, 21.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from in, but the ball pops out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Notre Dame, 34. Boston College, 21.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Hold and fire complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Handoff to the single running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give on the counter. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Looking deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Here comes the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish back on offense. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day, and all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it, and I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Pat.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
44, Boston College, 29.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He makes the catch. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The throw. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's locked. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Carey. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And and the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Singleton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll run it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Irish. And the pummeling has started.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using the quick game. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Singleton. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute on.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Bulls his way forward. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He leaves it with his back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Street. He finds his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a 1st down play. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them. They're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll just keep slinging it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The run from the shotgun. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal block. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Irish send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
And this has been a rough day for this offense. And finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board. So it's not all bad.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and is ready to get moving. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
At the 35, he's got room. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring and the defense better do something about it.
Boston College, 36.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Singleton. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Comes out throwing on first down. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another.